whole Melchizedek discovery. And then we're going to go to the high place. The story goes as follows. This is the story of why this mosque built on a church. First of all, they build the mosque right on top of the church to say, you guys thought you were the best. We own this pickle now. You know, we are in charge here. So that's just the way they do it. That's why Dubai wanted the tallest building in the world, to say we are the best. We run the show. Yeah, that's just the way. Now here's what it is there was a big war. The Philistines were encamped right over that hill. You can hear the roar of the Philistines. And they said, and King Saul says, get the Ark of the Covenant like Joshua had, and let's go win this thing. Let's get it out. Let's go get all the guys. Eli, come on guys, let's get the high priest. So he brought the two priests carried it, which was Hophni and Phinehas. Hophni and Phinehas, they went out to war. Guess what? They captured the ark, they killed them, and a runner came running a full marathon from where the battle ended up being. And he ran, and said, the ark is captured. He ran through the whole city, it says, through the main gate, which is right here. It's going to be our main gate. And went all the way through to the other side to where Eli was, and says, your two kids, Hophni and Phinehas, have been killed. The ark has been taken. They brought it to their god Dagon. It's like a fish head god. And they brought it, and he kept them falling over and stuff. So, and guess what was happening at that minute? There was a woman, she fell over and died. There was a woman in childbirth, according to the Bible, who was giving forth a baby, and they said, hey, your husband's dead. And then she's almost dying in childbirth, and then she says, let his name be Ichabod. The glory has departed. Ichabod. And then she died. So this kid, Ichabod, is now an orphan. It's in the Bible. Yeah, it's in the Bible. Young people in the schools, in the universities, in the colleges are under great struggle for their faith, for their very identity. The enemy doesn't want them to step into their destiny. Instead of them growing in their faith, many are walking out of the churches. Coming to Israel will change that.
It's absolutely vital, the younger generation especially, that they would get a gospel that certainly my generation wasn't able to get. A gospel that's connected to Israel.
History later with the Romans and fighting entire platoons of Romans officers, leading them into trapped areas where the Great Rebellion, the Great Revolt, Bar Kokhba, and they would trap them in and jump them with swords, and of course the Galilean Zealots were involved, Sicarii rebels were involved, and they would decimate the Decimus Maximus. Now over here, you see that mosque? That's another Israeli Jewish town right there, and it's called Kriyot. Did everyone hear me? Kriyot. There's a very famous guy that was from there. Do you know who it is? Yeah, his name was Judah, and he's from there. Yes. No. Judah he's a man from Kriyot. In Hebrew, man from Kriyot would be Ish Kriyot. Judah Ish Kriyot. He followed Yeshua. He ended up betraying Yeshua for 30 pieces of silver. Yes. Let's just go to Jerusalem area, and the place where Jacob laid his head and dreamed the dream of the ladder and the angels. And we would lay our head on the same bedrock there.
The last words of Jesus. He says, you shall be my witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and the uttermost parts of the earth.
Right.
Those words still have meaning today. It's time to come to Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria. We want to provide that opportunity. We want to facilitate the greatest classroom and bring distinguished teachers that are living here in the land, pioneers, Holocaust survivors, incredible Bible teachers. You can't beat this classroom.
It truly is a pleasure to be dreaming the dream of the prophets. And that's what Israel was founded on, and that's what sustains Israel. And as we fulfill the prophetic destiny of Israel together with the nations coming around, we see that the prophetic word is the core. Now, when we give people a place to stay for free, clothing to wear for free in our distribution center, and see these 40-foot shipping containers come in, and we see an ability to also give them food, it's a blessing because we see the smiles on their faces. And as it's the year-end time where charities usually raise their budget for the next year, if we have a 501c3 you can give to in the United States, may God bless you from the Galilee.